And that's Camille and Stuie. Now, a lot of people may not have known a lot about Camille and Stuie. You will have heard their songs being played, and of course they were in the region, just north of the region on the Sunny Coast a couple of weeks ago at Woombai. So we thought we'd find out about these people behind this song, Beverly Joy, that's making big headways up the charts. Of course, went up 5 places just last week, so huge news. So we find out, and joining us now is Camille and Stuie. Hey guys, how are we?
Hello, we're great, thank you.
Howdy.
Oh, look, I have to apologise. We were going to catch you guys down here at the Pioneer Village because seriously, it is just a stone's throw away from where we are. But we got held up with family business, so bummed that we missed you guys. How was the night though at Pioneer Village?
Yeah, we had a couple of great gigs at Woombai and Pioneer. We've played at Pioneer many times before, and it's a favourite venue of ours. So it was fantastic. We had a ball.
Yeah.
I was having a look and I said, I haven't heard of Camille and Stuie, and Tracy's going through the bio and she goes, yeah, apparently they were in the Feral Stray Cats, and I said, well, I've heard of them. So you must get a lot of that.
Yeah, we do. And in the past, we've both worked with lots of the country acts over the years. Stewie played in Troy Casadale's band for many years, and Gina Jeffries, and me too, with Casey Chambers and Becky. So we've sort of been in the background for a number of years, but then we met, fell in love, and thought we'll go out and do our own thing.
And it's a good thing that you're doing.
Isn't that a nice story that you can fall in love with your musical partner and make beautiful music together for the rest of your life?
Oh, it's the ultimate, in my opinion. Like to be able to go out with my wife and play gigs. The hardest part for us, obviously, is getting our little children babysat or looked after while we're gigging, because we're on stage together. But that's the only hurdle. Other than that, it's great.
Well, you've got a massive next 6 months ahead of you too. I see that you're off to the States later on in the year. Then you're doing a cruising country tour, and then you're back over to New Zealand for Christmas.
We are, and we've just been confirmed for Norfolk Island too with the Feral Swing Cats for a jazz festival. So,
nice.
It's about to get crazy.
Now, the interesting thing that took me when I was looking at your US tours, apart from the last one there in Nashville, there's a lot what we'd call non-core country places that you're going to as well, isn't there?
Yeah, well, our music, even though I think we're as country as you can get, because I grew up listening to all styles of country, like western swing and honky tonk, and I don't know, it seems like now the music we play is called alternative country, so the venues, all of a sudden the music we're playing is not mainstream. So, yeah, a lot of the venues we're playing at, just feature music, good music. It doesn't matter what style, genre, it's just music.
Well, I, for one, can tell you that you actually sing country music, because the genre of country music has changed so much over the years, and I think a lot of people think today country music is country rock or very modern.
Or pop music.
And pop, yeah, country pop, where it's not. It still has that bass line where you guys have got it right down the centre there, and I'm sure that if people who don't have a Camille and Stuie CD album should pick one up, because there's a couple of them out there, isn't there? Which is our third or fourth one?
This is our fourth album.
Fourth album.
It is, yeah.
But I was playing a song earlier because we were flicking around, and I said to Jack, Darren's most hated song in the world is Mr. Sandman. And I found you guys with Mr. Sandman. I said, listen to this one. He goes, oh no, who sings that? I love it. He hates it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Come on, surely, Stuie, there's a song that you sing that you just hate. There's got to be one or someone comes up and requests and says, can you play this?
Always used to get the Gambler, which is a real relief.
Where are you going to now?
That's the great thing about doing your own material. You attract, you mightn't get the huge crowds that you get if you play cover music and stuff, but the people you get at your gigs are into what you do, and that's what's great about it. We
caught up with 8 Ball Aitken earlier on in the year, and we were talking about doing gigs and saying, well, you get out there and you do 99% of the music that you do at one of your gigs is all your original. I said, how does it go with that? He said, I like to think that I'm playing somebody's next favourite song. And I thought that was a great way of putting it. And it's not until a lot of people, they buy an album perhaps, or they hear a record, but there's always a hidden gem, isn't there, on an album?
There sure is, yeah. And it's just just up to personal taste as well, isn't it, Ken?
So on your on the latest album now, Big Days and Little Years, what would you say if someone picks up the album and there's something in there and they said, look, there's a track that you would commend them to listen to? What would you reckon it be?
I think my favourite is These Days. And only because it crosses into a little bit of jazz. It's just, to me, and it's a really deep song word-wise, you know, like it's sort of, you got to really think about the words as you're listening to it. But I like songs like that really can go either way. It can suit any, you know, you can listen to it and you can suit sort of a lot of different people, yet it doesn't spell out exactly what it means, you know, if you can get what I'm saying.
Oh, look,
Confusing.
I guess I'm saying the great songs I like listening to don't
Spell it out.
Don't pinpoint what they're saying, but it can apply to a lot of different situations.
And what about you, Camille?
Gee, I guess I like the song New Day. It's just it's very simple. The lyrics, there's not many lyrics in it, which was a real challenge for us to, you know, sometimes you have a lot to say, but it can be nice to hear a song with not many words at all in it. And I think musically, for me, I just love what the musicians brought to that song, because you know you go into a session with your guitars and you're singing these songs to, you know, 6 musicians, and then you say, now bring your magic to it, and I feel like they did with the entire album, but for me that one just really does it.
Well, it's still a busy night ahead for us. We've got plenty to go with. We might wrap that up just about now, and we might go out with oh, you got something to say?
Well, yeah,
sorry.
Here I am going.
Go on,
I'm doing the big waving thing. I need those, what do you call those, traffic signals where they bring the planes in?
Yeah.
I need some of those signals, the battens, instead of hit you over the head with one or something. But I want to talk about, it is nice, isn't it?
Come on.
See, we're married too, and I tell you what, we have these moments.
There you go.
So you know exactly what we're talking about now. Yeah. So the song that we have at the moment, Beverly Joy, I want to know, because I've listened to it and I listened to it and I listened to it again, and it's just like, and I agree with some of the stuff there, like your voice is just absolutely beautiful, and it just takes you on a journey through this song. And I think, gratefully, I still have my mum, and Darren's mum is still around, but for other people that don't, I mean, it's just one of those songs that it does catch a lot of things. How did you guys actually write something like that?
Well, it all started, we hadn't written many songs together, and we sat down one day and we were trying to think of something to write about. And right at that point, I'd been copying a lot of old home videos onto DVDs, just so I didn't lose them, you know, like stuff I'd filmed in the 80s. And a lot of these films had lots of my mum on them, and I'd lost my mum well before Cam and I hooked up. She died back in 98, and we never got together till 2002 or something. So anyway, through these old videos, Cam got to see so much of my mum just doing her thing around the house, you know, being a mum, you know, and that song just comes straight from watching those old videos.
Oh my God.
A lot of what we write is you know, we're not the style of writers that can just go into a room and think up a topic and bam, you know. Not that prolific for us, and especially with this album, they're all true stories, you know, that have actually happened to us, whether it be, you know, our marriage or losing loved ones, or, you know, how important our family are to us and all that stuff. So, yeah, very personal.
Yeah, it's just that one line in there, like, gives me goosebumps. Sitting here just thinking about it, that goosebumps where you say, like, I'm going to raise my boys, I'm going to raise my kids like you know. It was just like that one line there, you go, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was so nice for me to see her, you know, on film and see the love that she had for her children as I do with ours. So, you know, we have that common bond.
Well, it's touched us.
Sorry.
It's touched us special too, because both of our mums' names Beverly.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I know, isn't that strange? It's just like, get out of town.
check out the video clip we've just released for it.
We'll have to do that.
Beverly Joy, and it's got a lot of the old footage in there.
Oh, that's
awesome.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
Yeah, because a lot of people do write, you know, and I mean, we've tried to write songs and it just doesn't work, but a lot of people do try to write songs about like things like that, and, you know, like true love stories and the losses and that, and they just don't meld all the time, do they? No. But this one really has melded, so congratulations on a fantastic song.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
And we're going to go out with your pick, Camille. How's that? We're going to go out with New Day.
Oh, nice.
That'd be right, yeah. Sorry, Stewie, but, you know. You know.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
No worries.
So look forward to catching up with you. Have a great time overseas. Enjoy your whirlwind trip for the next 6 months, and hopefully catch up with you next time you're up in the Queensland way next year.
That would be great.
Great.
Thanks for your
Good on you.
support, guys.
Thanks for your time
Thanks,
tonight,
Camille and
guys.
Stewie. Here it is, A New Day.